Elizabeth Warren, the same as Steve Bannon. The head of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce drew that comparison in a speech today. And today, Senator Warren is pushing back in an exclusive interview with WBZ political analyst John Keller.
I believe that no one should get cheated on credit cards.
Elizabeth Warren has been called a lot of things by her critics.
They call her Pocahontas.
But yesterday, the head of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce plowed some new anti-Warren ground.
So if we're going to fight back against the extremes of both parties, of Steve Bannon and Elizabeth Warren, those people do not represent the best interests of this country.
How do you like being called a Steve Bannon-style extremist?
You know, look, only a multimillionaire Washington lobbyist cannot tell the difference between a white nationalist and somebody who's out there fighting to keep working families from having to pay for tax breaks for giant corporations.
The credit reporting industry is upset over a new bill co-sponsored by Warren that would make big companies like Equifax pay big penalties when customer data is breached, calling it an unbalanced solution.
I define balanced as when they're collecting people's data without people's permission or even with people's knowledge, and they're storing it without people's permission or even people's knowledge, that they need to meet a pretty high bar on security.
And to Warren, being called out by the chamber president is a badge of honor.
Donahue has exactly one interest in mind, and that is protecting his handful of giantly powerful corporations. And he is the symbol of what's wrong right now in Washington.
Well, meanwhile, some of Warren's potential Republican challengers in a re-election bid here this year are sort of seizing on this Donahue speech as evidence of how, quote, radical and partisan she is.
She's up for re-election here in 2018. Some people have mentioned her as a potential 2020 presidential contender. Does this do damage to her in that potential race?
I think that's more what it's about than getting her in trouble here in Massachusetts, where she's well-known and generally well-liked. If you can spend the next year or so adding to this nefarious image of her by spending money and through a tax like this, maybe she's starting to fade out of the picture for 2020. I think that's what they'd like.
We'll see where it goes. John Keller, thank you very much. Paula, over to you.
Liam, John, thanks.